हाय फ्रेंड्स, गुड मॉर्निंग, जय हिंद, राम राम, सत श्री अकाल, आदाब। कैसे हैं आप लोग? व्हाट अ प्लेजर टू बी बैक विद यू आफ्टर 4 days, है ना। लास्ट हमने सेशन किया था 20 अक्टूबर को, आज है 25। सो 21 से 24 हम घूम रहे थे और आई वॉज मिसिंग दिस न्यूज़पेपर एनालिसिस। और आप लोगों के भी बहुत फीडबैक ऐसे आ रहा था कि सर कब वापस आ रहे हो, व्हेन आर यू स्टार्टिंग द न्यूज़पेपर एनालिसिस। सो आई एम बैक टुडे। आज है 25 अक्टूबर 2023 और दिन है बुधवार, दैट इज़ वेंसडे, एंड आई हैव लॉट टू कवर, lot to share on my visit, which was rocking, which was absolutely rocking. बहुत बढ़िया विजिट रही एंड दिस वाज माय सेकंड ट्रिप टू उड़ीसा में मैं दूसरी बार गया था। 2 साल पहले एक टेडेक्स टॉक के लिए गया था एसएओ यूनिवर्सिटी में, एंड दिस टाइम इट वाज ऑफ कोर्स टोटली फौजी टाइप हमारा विजिट थी टू द एयर डिफेंस कॉलेज। तो अब बात करते हैं, देखते हैं ज़रा। थैंक यू सो मच, इतने मैसेज आए हुए हैं आप लोगों के, एंड लेट मी जस्ट सी, या वेरी सून वी हैव क्रॉस्ड 50 लाइव लर्नर्स, अभी 100 भी हो जाएगा। और गुड मॉर्निंग, जय हिंद। वी स्टार्ट सबसे पहले आशीष पुरोहित, जय हिंद, गुड मॉर्निंग। अशोक रेड्डी, गुड टू सी यू। अश्वनी, सौरिश मैती, जय हिंद सर, हाउ वाज माय योर जर्नी? वेरी गुड, अभी बताता हूँ। देन वी हैव प्रशांत वर्मा, सॉ योर पिक्चर्स ऑन टेलीग्राम, थैंक यू। तेजस जोगलेकर, अब 10 o'clock कर रहे हैं, आई थिंक 10 इज़ गुड। ममता कुमारी, जय हिंद। प्रणव सिद्धार्थ सिंह, जय हिंद, फीलिंग वेरी गुड एंड एक्साइटेड। मुदस्सर शेख, जय हिंद। साकेत, गुलशन, परमहंस बलियान, मंजू शर्मा, गुड मॉर्निंग सर। Today's session I cannot omit because on Telegram I have seen your appearance and this is perfect time to rejuvenate ourselves. Sir, very good English you're using. Aryan Yadav, good morning sir. Now newspaper analysis become a regular breathing process for lovely English breathing process for us कि हमारे सांस लेने का तरीका बन गया ये newspaper analysis. I am very happy. Then we have Chaitanya, Saurabh, जडेजा, विजय, सृष्टि, मयंक, दीक्षा, प्रवीण, शाहिद, हेमंत, अक्षय, पल्लव, सुमेध, अशोक, एवन, अश्वनी, अभिज्ञान, सरताज मिलने आया मेरे को, बहुत बढ़िया मिठाई लेके आया। सरताज मेरे को एयरपोर्ट पे मिलने आया भुवनेश्वर में। सुबह हम बाहर निकले 7:30 बजे, तो सरताज वहाँ खड़ा था। वेरी फाइन यंग मैन सरताज, वेरी गुड। सौरभ, यू फिनिश सेकेंड बुक। योगेश, राहुल, सोनम, व्हेन यू कम टू वेस्ट बंगाल, व्हेन वेस्ट बंगाल इनवाइट्स मी। तगड़ा रहो राहुल, चलो, गुड टू सी यू ऑल। गुजरात भी आएंगे। विकास वैभव, सर आई एम फ्रॉम सैनिक स्कूल तिलया, ओके। Hi sir, joined after a month, missed your classes due to my job hours. Okay. I am reading but missing your analysis. Okay, chalo, that is Yogesh. And then we have Sabrina, Sara, Pinky, very good. Good morning. चलो, तो उड़ीसा बहुत बढ़िया है, इंडियाज़ बेस्ट केप्ट सीक्रेट। इतनी ग्रीनरी मैंने शायद किसी स्टेट में नहीं देखी जितनी उड़ीसा में, और बहुत अच्छे लोग हैं। मैं गोपालपुर गया, बहरामपुर में तारा तारिणी मंदिर गया, तंपारा लेक गया, बट अदरवाइज़ साइकिलिंग किया, खूब साइकिलिंग किया। तीनों दिन सबसे पहली कंडीशन यही थी, मेरे जो होस्ट थे मैंने को रिक्वेस्ट किया, 2 साइकिल मैनेज कर दो, थोड़ा साइकिल करेंगे। तो मानता हूँ कोई नई जगह को देखने के 2 ही तरीके हैं, या तो पैदल या साइकिल। कोई भी नई जगह, किसी शहर में आप जा रहे हो, वॉक अराउंड, एंड इफ़ यू कैन मैनेज अ साइकिल, नथिंग लाइक इट। क्योंकि जो टैक्सी में या ऑटो में, कार में आपको फील नहीं आ सकती किसी भी नई जगह की फील लेने के लिए आपको पैदल चलना पड़ेगा। चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट। वी विल स्टार्ट विद इंडियन एक्सप्रेस, एंड नथिंग हैज स्टॉप्ड इन गाज़ा में। in fact it has become more worse. Not only Biden UK, France, everybody is saying kill, kill, kill. ठीक है. So death toll, कल 700 people died. 700 people died. That's highest in one day. Enough. Israel should not be granted unconditional green light to kill. This is Qatar ke Amir. Blinken warns Iran on opening new front, says US will respond if attacked anywhere. तो कंडीशन बहुत ख़राब है. I think I don't know उनके मन में what is the score they want to have finally. Palestine is now 5,400. इसराइल का वही रुका हुआ है जो पहले दिन था 7th October को, when they had killed about 1,300 odd Israelis. And same is on the injury side also. About more than 17,000 plus injured and about 6,000 के आसपास killed. So this is still going on. This carnage, this senseless bloodbath. In fact, yesterday हमने जेनमोर मैगजीन का नया एडिशन दिया. बीच में 2 महीने हमारी टीम बिजी थी CDS एग्ज़ाम में और इन सब चीज़ों में, तो इट वाज नॉट रेगुलर. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू हैव इट रेगुलर. उसमें भी इफ़ यू रीड द एडिटोरियल मैंने यही जिक्र किया है ऑन द इजराइल हमास इशू. हमास has released 2 hostages. 2 old people have been taken. 2 दिन पहले उन्होंने 2 Americans were released, but still they have about 200 hostages. The language from Egypt, from US and Israel is that first to release the hostages, then we will talk of ceasefire. अभी ceasefire की कोई बात नहीं कर रहा है. Ceasefire will take place when US wants it. When US wants it, that is the time ceasefire will take place. Till then, there is no ceasefire. Macron has also landed there. He's also met Netanyahu, and so the situation is looking really bad. जो ground assault होना था, which was predicted on 2nd, 3rd day, now we are in 2 weeks plus we have undergone this war, has not taken. But some limited raids have taken place, but ground offensive has not started as yet and may not start also. So then we have, of course, news from China. Their defense minister has been sacked, was missing. Then Kremlin, की आपको पता ही है खबर कुछ ना कुछ आते थे. Kremlin is Russia. But Pakistan से है, Nawaz Sharif is back. Nawaz Sharif, who was on voluntary exile in UK, has come back after the courts have given him bail in all the corruption charges that he was facing. So Pakistan की भी the political scene in Pakistan is heating up. One side is Imran Khan, the other side is Nawaz Sharif and his brother Shehbaz Sharif. And then you have PPP. ठीक है. So let us see. That is the party of the Bhuttos. So all that is taking place. एक दिन मैं करूँगा आपके लिए पाकिस्तान डिटेल में कवर करेंगे पाकिस्तान को. Till then it can wait. Now let us concentrate on the Israel-Hamas issue. And अभी तो they have also put the Russia-Ukraine issue to the back burner. उसकी अभी कोई न्यूज़ नहीं आ रही. But इस सब के बीच में हमारा मीडिया's judgment is final. And they are totally pro-Israel. Our media, our WhatsApp university also is totally pro-Israel. While Indian government has sent aid to Palestine. Indian government has sent aid to Palestinian Authority. Our aid has reached Gaza. And now our officially our language is different. Unofficially जो WhatsApp university है उसमें language अलग है. उसमें तो बहुत कुछ how the facts are twisted. It is now almost a daily scene. Anyway, so now we move inside. To the editorial part and the explained part to see ki kya hai. Now, this is the editorial of the Indian Express, and first thing that hits you is breathless in Mumbai. पहले Delhi used to be breathless around Dashera के बाद Diwali. Winter fog sets in, fog and dust, smog, and then this rice has been harvested, and then it is burnt in Punjab, Haryana, so that because of the direction of the winds, Delhi gets choked, and this time Bombay is choked. Bombay is very badly choked, and regarding pollution, I told you top polluted cities in the world are here. top polluted cities in the world are here. We celebrate our festivals, but what we leave behind, now you will see, wherever the Shara has taken place, wherever the big events take place, next day you can't go, and you must actually go and see next day what is the scene there. Same thing is with other festivals also, that we do not take care of our water, we do not take care of our air. Is this time to, otherwise millions of Indians are dying. Millions of Indians are dying due to lung disease, due to pollution directly. Due to pollution directly, this thing I've covered long back. So whether lives matter or these things matter, ये आपको देखना पड़ेगा. The other issue is about the capability of our civic agencies. Our civic agencies, we have MCD, we have MCG, we have municipal committees. Their capability of managing solid waste, जो घरों के wrappers हैं, packets हैं, newspapers हैं, polythene है, lot of stuff we get every day from Amazon, खरीद के लेके आते हैं, वो कहाँ जाता है? And then food and kitchen waste, electronic waste, glass, all these things add to huge millions of tons every day. Where should it go? How should you recycle it? So so this is the situation in Bombay, Mumbai now, and almost all cities in India. Among India's metros, Delhi gets the most attention for its notoriously high pollution level. But it has been evident for some time now that bad air problems affect large parts of country. As a series in this newspaper has pointed out, Mumbai has experienced an air quality crisis during the post-monsoon period for the second consecutive year. For most of October so far, AQI, Air Quality Index, in Maharashtra capital has registered moderate or poor. The city has not had a single good air day in the month. एक दिन भी good category में नहीं आया. अभी मैं गोपालपुर में और बहरामपुर और गंजम डिस्ट्रिक्ट में था, वहाँ AQI was 4 or 5. इनफैक्ट पकड़ नहीं रहा था जहाँ हम रुके हुए थे. I was trying to see what is the AQI. It was showing nil. There was no AQI. ठीक है. So we need to take measures so that our old people, our young people, our working class people can breathe easy. If we can't breathe, how can we perform? So this is in the festival season this year. The festival season this year will reach its peak around mid-November, when winter sets in. It would be concern of the festivities lead to an increase in emissions. However, that would still be a short-term issue lasting for 2 to 3 days. We need to prioritize long-term mitigation planning based on mapping air sheds, areas where pollutants get trapped, because climate change is leading to extreme and unusual weather events and precipitating changes in the ecosystem. Coastal regions are highly vulnerable and hence Mumbai needs to be extra attentive. So, बात हम मुंबई और दिल्ली की कर रहे हैं, but even category B cities are hugely affected by air pollution. So next issue is this, politicization of civil services, politicization of Ministry of Defence and the armed forces. So this issue is coming up, officer and Prabhari. So Rath Prabharis, these yatras have been ordered, which will be led by the bureaucrats. A circular issued by Department of Revenue, Ministry of Finance, on the nomination of bureaucrats at Rath Prabharis for showcasing, celebrating achievements of last 9 years of government of India through Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra has sparked a political row. क्योंकि अगले साल इलेक्शन होने हैं, तो government would like to show that they have done an amazing job. And for that, when politicians speak, people may not take them that seriously. But when civil servants, it is alleged that this is to politicize the bureaucracy, draft civil servants into government propaganda ahead of election. In fact, similar orders have been passed to Ministry of Defence, directing soldiers on annual leave to promote government schemes as soldier ambassadors. And orders have been issued that when a soldier goes on leave, he will also give publicity to the government scheme in wherever they are. Also, this issue of selfie points. Few days back, I was seeing in an army, a lot of selfie points are being created with a picture of the Prime Minister. the defense forces have one unique wherever you go in any office, you will find the tricolor, you will find the picture of the President of India, then army chief or whoever is the commanders in chain. Never will you see picture of a prime minister or the defense minister. Very, very rare, because we are a political force, and same should be the bureaucracy. So this issue is going to hot up, this Prabhari, Rath Prabharis. So you can take a call on this. How much should the bureaucracy be committed, and should the bureaucracy be mouthpiece of the government, or should they just work for the government, ensure last minute implementation of the schemes of the government? That is certainly the task of the bureaucracy. Now we have this wonderful article, World in Flux, Where India Stands. This is written by Christopher Zafrulot. He's at King's India Institute, London. He writes a lot on international affairs. So, बहुत अच्छी चीज़. This is, the future will tell us if it is at the center of global affairs or stuck between two camps. This is about India. कि भविष्य बताएगा whether India is at the center and everybody is listening to India, or we are stuck between two camps. Camps are, one is a camp led by US, other camp is led by Russia, China, maybe later China and junior partner Russia or equal partners, I don't know, and Iran and some other countries like North Korea and others. So this is, and maybe even the Middle East, going towards, leaning towards, some of the Muslim countries also leaning towards China and Russia. So in his last book, The India Way, S. Jaishankar wrote, it is time for us to engage America. ये लैंग्वेज देखना, टाइम फॉर अस टू एंगेज अमेरिका, मैनेज चाइना, कल्टिवेट यूरोप, रीअश्योर रशिया, ब्रिंग जापान इनटू प्ले, ड्रॉ नेबर्स इन, extend neighborhood, and expand traditional constituencies of support. This strategy aims at maximizing India's national interest. The real politic way is much easier to implement if the world remains multipolar. But will it? So, it's still a bipolar world. Will it become multipolar? And if it becomes multipolar, can we engage Europe, manage China? Manage China. The language uses manage China. And reassure Russia. मैनेज चाइना को मैनेज कर लें, रशिया को रीअश्योर करके रखें, यूरोप को एंगेज करें, अमेरिका के साथ हमारा बढ़िया रिलेशनशिप रहे, जापान अमेरिका के साथ. सो दिस इज गोइंग टू बी लिटिल डिफिकल्ट. सो इंडिया हैज़ ह्यूज इश्यूज नाउ going forward. How do we deal with Middle East, वेस्ट एशिया? इसीलिए पैलेस्टीन पे तो लैंग्वेज हमारी चेंज हुई कुछ दिन के बाद, पैलेस्टीन को लेकर. ऑफिशियल लैंग्वेज वही है, वी सपोर्ट द पैलेस्टीनियन इंडिपेंडेंट स्टेट ऑफ पैलेस्टीन, एंड वी सपोर्ट गिविंग बैक टेरिटरीज विच Israel हैज annexed from Palestine, and that is why we have sent aid. So this is going to be how we can manage this. Will India be at the center of international affairs or stuck in middle because of its dependence on? We are dependent on too many players. So कहीं हम बीच में फंस जाएंगे, या we will be able to expand. So nice thought process. Let's see which way. And I always say, when you are in a group discussion or anything like that, the important thing to bear in mind is countries have no friends or foes. Countries only have permanent interest. And that is true for India. So India must do what is in its interest and not part of any group, any coalition, or any other regime because of some other reason. So we have only our national interest in front. Chalo. Good. Mandal versus Kamandal again. Bihar caste data put social justice back on political agenda. This is by K. Satyanarayan Rao. Professor is EFL University, English Foreign Language, EFL University, Hyderabad. Achha, EFL. Okay. So, Mandal versus Kamandal. This issue is going to heat up during 2024 elections. And if this caste census is included in the next census of India, then the data you will get will be totally different. And then इसके ऊपर मैं class ले चुका हूँ. Will the 50% ceiling of the courts remain, and how will the political parties handle handle the new resurgent classes who will feel ki they have not got their due over the years. Anyway, now we come to explain. You can see the explained here, and the important thing is behind Mumbai's poor air. So this is by Amitabh Sinha. He writes on environmental issues. Sea breeze in Mumbai long protect its air quality because on the coast, so breeze are able to take away जो भी pollution आपका है उसको जैसे हवा तेज चलती है थोड़ी बारिश होती है हवा साफ हो जाती है. But since last year, this geographical advantage is weakening. In part, this is because of local weather conditions. The bigger issue, though, is rising pollution. So, pollution is a major issue for our country. And we must face it. We must face it that we are hugely overpopulated and overpolluted. दोनों चीज़ें. There's a very nice small article here. Most gender equal Iceland sees women strike. Here is why. Iceland is the most gender neutral country in the world. Small country, just about 4 lakh people. 4 lakh people. I think they have more women members of parliament than men. Even then, they have gone on a strike. Women have gone on a 24-hour strike. इससे पहले 1975 में 1975 में Iceland women had gone on strike. Almost 90% of women had gone on strike in 1975. उसके बाद उनकी पार्लियामेंट ने they accepted and made everything gender equal, same pay, same privilege, everything is same. But still, they have gone on. They are going on strike for a day yesterday. That was Women's Day off. कि one day women will not work. This is basically to reduce the pay gap and certain gender-based violence. I think our Indian women also need to do something like that. Go on a one-day strike. Go on a one-day strike or 2-day and let the men know how difficult it is to run the house and run the country also. Interesting thing here on the Hindu is Bhutan and China make progress on border talks. This issue I have been covering quite regularly. China has almost resolved all its issues with other neighbors. It was only between Bhutan and between two nations where border issues are still plaguing. One is Bhutan and the other is India. इंडिया के साथ तो बहुत लंबा बॉर्डर है. आई डोंट नो व्हेन इट टेक प्लेस, बट भूटान का बहुत टाइनी बॉर्डर है. दिस एरिया ऑफ द ढोकलम प्लेटू वेयर देयर वाज स्टैंड अप फ्यू ईयर्स बैक. सो they hold 25th round of discussions which has been held up since the previous round in 2016. Shows signs of progress in relations. Beijing pushes for diplomatic ties with Thimphu. So साइज में बहुत फ़र्क है. एक जायंट है चाइना और एक छोटा सा बहुत ही छोटा सा कंट्री है भूटान. बट हियर इज द चाइनीज फॉरेन मिनिस्टर मीटिंग विद द भूटानीज फॉरेन मिनिस्टर तांडी दोरजी. तो वेरी सून वी मे हियर this that they have resolved all pending issues between China and this. Another interesting news is here. Days after quitting IAS, Odisha Chief Minister's aide takes up key roles and gets a status of the cabinet minister. Now, why this issue is there covered in front page and also also being commented on the media is IAS officers. IAS officers are given to cadre. There is it's a system. So he's otherwise from Tamil Nadu, given Odisha cadre. But half of his service he's been secretary to the chief minister. Half of his service he has been secretary to the chief minister, and now he has resigned his IAS. Government has accepted it also. Government ने फटाफट accept कर लिया. नहीं तो IAS का resignation sometime lingers on for years together. Government may say कि no, not accepted. Keep working. So here this shows that rules can be bent. Policies are policies, and they are for normal people, but for abnormal circumstances. So this is going to create a debate within the civil services and otherwise also, and straight from an IAS officer, as he was private secretary to the chief minister, he has got the cabinet rank. And he'll soon join the political party and maybe also become a minister. This is becoming quite common. DGP retiring and next day joining a political party. Next day itself joining political party, fighting election, becoming minister. A lot of IAS and IPS officers have this ambition to join politics at the right time and become ministers. So I don't know, there should be cooling off period for a senior office. There has to be cooling off period. You have to be apolitical. You can't be serving as defense officers or police officers or IS officers or IRS or any department having political leanings. That means the system has failed. That means the system has failed. If we cannot create officers who are beyond politics. Only then you can work in a manner in which you were selected and the service requires you. Now we will go inside. There are pictures of Mysore Dashera. There are pictures of Delhi Dashera with all political parties, one after the other taking part in these festivities and all. Now we come to the editorial. ये हिंदू का editorial है. You can see an India-Canada bonding that is in danger of snapping. So relations between India and Canada are bad. I've already taken a class on this. आपको मैंने PDF भी share किया था. Those of you have joined the Telegram channel late can take it from me. I will give it to you again. कोई problem नहीं है. So India-Canada relations are in bad shape. This is written by Binod Khadaria. He is a retired professor from JNU. 40 odd diplomats have reduced from the Canadian missions or consulates in India. Canada has warned this will only make visa, student admissions and all much difficult for normal people in India. They'll have to wait for long. Anyway, but that has gone long. On the Niger issue, USA and UK, they have supported the Canadian stand and they have asked India to join the investigation. तो देखते हैं ये आगे किस तरीके जाता है, but it is not in India's interest, not in Canada's interest to spoil the relations to a level that normal people get affected. So quite time for quiet diplomacy. Talk it out, share your concerns, tell them what are India's concerns, which we have been telling them openly now. Quietly tell them and ensure they abide by that. Now this is crossing the line, hard-hitting article, editorial, जो कि Indian Express में भी था. Indian Express. This is the center has asked all departments to deploy officers to showcase its achievements across the country down to village level through a roadshow titled विकसित भारत संकल्प यात्रा. तो ये निकल गया है सर्कुलर कि नवंबर 20 से जनवरी 25, 2024 all bureaucrats and departments will showcase the government's achievements. To be sure, the outreach is only about achievements of the last 9. और ये सब पिछले 9 साल की है. ये नहीं कि 75 साल में भारत में क्या हुआ. 75 years, how we have reached here. Have we reached here in the just last 8-9 years, or it is effort, cumulative effect of last generation political leadership and also the all people who have been in public life, their contribution to make India what we are today. The campaign is conveniently timed. So ये पूरा का पूरा campaign is timed for Lok Sabha election, which will be in April, May. Not only this, you will see in January, February, this Ram Mandir issue and inauguration. There will be a series, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know how many inaugurations will take place, and we will showcase the achievement of constructing the Ram Mandir in Ayodhya. Along with that, this is Prabhas Bharat Sankalp Yatra by bureaucrats. And then these are called Rath Prabharis, chariots in charge. So this is joint secretaries, directors, deputy secretaries will be appointed for the roadshow. Separately, the Ministry of Defence को बोला 822 selfie point. Ministry Army never gets involved in this. ये Ministry Defence का काम नहीं है कि हम selfie point बनाए, फोटो लें अपनी वहाँ से. 822 and picture of Prime Minister Modi is compulsory in this. So there will be guideline issues. Ministry go into great details how to promote the work of the government. It has directed the selfie point should be set up at prominent locations which have maximum footfall. So जहाँ public आ रही है, जहाँ maximum footfall, वहाँ पे ये बनाए जाएंगे सेल्फी पॉइंट्स, 822 ऑफ देम. सो इतना डिटेल में दे हैव गॉन. दे हैव सेड वॉर मेमोरियल, डिफेंस म्यूजियम, रेलवे, मेट्रो स्टेशन, बस स्टेशन, एयरपोर्ट, मॉल, मार्केट प्लेस, स्कूल, कॉलेज, टूरिस्ट डेस्टिनेशन, फेस्टिवल गैदरिंग, हर जगह पे जो है ये सेल्फी पॉइंट बनाए जा रहे हैं. सो दिस इज व्हाट द पेपर सेज, इट इज क्रॉसिंग अ लाइन. द गवर्नमेंट शुड desist फ्रॉम politicizing द bureaucracy and the armed forces also. तो हमारी जो द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल scheme of governance envisages the separation of power among three arms of the state. Please understand this. Please understand this. This is important. So हमारा जो constitution है, so three arms of state में power is separate: the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. And fourth is supposed to be free press. Fourth is supposed to be free press. And also the line of separation between bureaucracy and military from political executive. तो ब्यूरोक्रेसी ऑल्सो, उनके यहाँ तो फिर भी पॉलिटिकल इंटरफेरेंस हमेशा ही रहा है पोस्टिंग्स में और प्रमोशंस एंड ऑल दैट, बट मिलिट्री हैज़ बीन insulated from this. Military must stay away, and because military's role is such. While both the bureaucracy and military are strictly under the control of political executive, they are insulated from partisan politics. In fact, the extensive election process in India has largely retained its credibility because of bureaucratic impartiality demanded by the system. The military involvement in any kind of domestic politics is considered anathema. Civil and military officials are expected to remain loyal to the government elected by the citizens. Though we take orders, the military takes orders from the elected government. We are under the elected government, the defense minister, the prime minister. Every order will be implemented. But we should not be seen in siding with any political party. So, ye crossing the line, this is by the Hindu. Then another article on environment mitigating tragedies in Himalayan region. Himalayan region ko we have been covering in great amount of detail. This is written by Safi Ehsan Rizvi. He is an IPS officer and now with NDMA, National Disaster Management Authority. So they are also talking of this, that the latest GLOF, Glacial Lake Outburst flood in Sikkim has wreaked havoc along the Teesta River. Then we have seen Uttarakhand, we have seen Himachal, we have seen Ladakh. So these areas, because our Himalayan mountains are very, very fragile. These are young mountains. They are young mountains. Unlike the Western Ghat, the Eastern Ghat and Aravallis, these are old mountain ranges. So we have to, take a lot of measures at each level related to construction, related to tourism, related to early warning, so that people can be evacuated and the damage can be lessened. So काफ़ी कुछ है इसमें जो कि we have NDMA now, very, very effective agency which is first responder for any natural or man-made disaster. Very interesting article on how cities are selected for Olympics. आपको पता है India has thrown its hat in the ring when the IOC meeting took place in Mumbai, where the Prime Minister was there, and the Prime Minister mentioned that 2036 India is seriously going to bid for Olympics. Though no किसी city का नाम नहीं लिया उन्होंने, but India will bid. So this is an article by Uttara Ganesan. This is an explainer how Olympic cities are selected. ये cities का selection कैसे होता है? ये पिछले Olympics है. I don't know if you can see it. Barcelona in Spain, Atlanta in US, Sydney in Australia, Athens in Greece, Beijing in China, London in UK, Rio in Brazil, and Tokyo 2020 in Japan. Next is going to be Paris. और cost देखो आप, cost. Blue color में है initial cost that was when the Olympic Games were given to them, and finally cost. So just see the line. ये white line, and see the cost. So the cost last time Tokyo was 210%. कितना? 210% over what was estimated. Rio was 352%. Rio, ब्राज़ील की कमर टूट गई इस ओलंपिक को लेके, ठीक है. London was 76%. So only Beijing, which was below whatever they had thought, within 2% extra they completed. Beijing, China. The rest all huge overlays. Huge, of. So how is the city selected? How it is given? And कैसे कैसे जो है द ओलंपिक चार्टर वर्क्स उसके ऊपर है. तो लेट्स वेट एंड वॉच. आई फील 2036 may let us see whether it'll come to Delhi, or it might move to Ahmedabad, or I don't know whether any other city really has the infrastructure or to host an Olympics. The cost is humongous. Plus I say अगर medal ही नहीं तुम्हारे, we were 48th in the world in last Olympics, 48th in Olympics. तो कम से कम let us try to reach in the top 10 countries, है ना. आप देखो all the countries which are hosting Olympics are getting sizable amount of medals, and उनके यहाँ वो infrastructure भी है पहले का भी, and कुछ वो construct भी करते हैं. Anyway, this is a very interesting article related to SIM. SIM का size change हो गया काफ़ी. If you remember the old SIM जो फ़ोन में खुद लगाते थे, हम बैटरी भी निकाल के SIM डालते थे, वो सब change हो गया. From different sizes, and from SIM to mini SIM to micro SIM to nano SIM to eSIM. तो SIM का सिस्टम चेंज हो गया. व्हाट इज मीनिंग ऑफ SIM? SIM इज सब्सक्राइबर आइडेंटिफिकेशन मॉड्यूल, SIM, SIM. अब तो eSIM आ गया. यू डोंट गो टू शॉप के SIM देना, फिर उसमें हम डालते थे, वो सब बंद हो गया अभी. तो हाउ SIM फंक्शंस, इसका क्या सिस्टम है, ये GSM क्या है, that is the global system for mobile communication. Which is this authority? How do they monitor? Then we have know your English, word of the day, and then of course you have assembly elections को लेके lot of news. You have international news on Israel. 700 people killed in one day. EU's top diplomat Borrell calls for humanitarian pause, but nobody is going to pause. This is going to continue for some more time. I thought it will get over in 10 to 15 days, but that has not happened. Meanwhile, Bishan Singh Bedi, I see him play a lot. I used to see him play a lot. A few matches I saw in Bangalore, where he used to be playing for Delhi, he used to be playing for India. He passed away at 77. And Bishan Singh Bedi was one of the finest sports persons. Firstly, he was a great cricketer. And he spoke his mind. That is why after his retirement, you did not see him in any commentary or any position. This thing, because when he was in Delhi, he says administrators get more prominence than cricket players. So everywhere you don't see much of cricket players running cricket. It is the administrators. So he was always on the wrong side of the cricketing authorities. But a great guy, an amazing cricketer, and the kind of tributes he's getting from cricketers who played with him in India and abroad is overwhelming. Overwhelming is the answer. That shows कि if you're a great man, you will stand out. You don't need authority to become great. One article from old newspaper I've taken out for you. This is on the Middle East. This is by C. Raja Mohan. He writes, Raja Mandala, Middle East, middle ground. India should not conflict Israel with Netanyahu. Must strengthen Palestinian authority against Hamas. तो ये why Hamas has come to fore? Because जो Palestinian authority है, जो elected government है, उसको पावर नहीं दी उसकी so that is why Hamas has come and they said you are useless, we will take charge, we will sort out this issue. So for India we have to that's what he says, कि we must support the full statehood of Palestine. India must unequivocally support the full statehood of Palestine. Only then Hamas can be countered. So that is what he says. that if there was one big idea that captured the essence of independent India's early thinking of Middle East, it was the preference for the region's modern secular nationalist. Delhi was uncomfortable with religious force in Middle East. The region, however, did not evolve according to India's preference. So India always supported modern secular nationalist governments across. So ये है. With this, I think I've seen the 4 days papers. I didn't find anything more to cover. Now I will take few of your questions. Let me see कौन कौन है क्लास में. टेलीग्राम लिंक मैं डाल देता हूँ. आई हैव शेयर्ड. कल जेनमोर मैगजीन शेयर कर दी हमने. अगर नहीं मिली है तो बता दो. आई विल शेयर इट अगेन those who join the telegram. So this is one stop solution. All classes, special classes, notes, current affairs, Genmore magazine, newspaper articles which you need to come on this. So please join this. Now, sir, how can prepare SSB? Please tell. Jhilmil BOAC course is starting on 28th. That is 3 days from now. It's BOAC 23rd. 22 कोर्स चल चुके हैं. So please join the course and see आप कितने पानी में हो. Don't run to offline academies wasting 25, 30, 40,000 rupees. Sir, agriculture engineers can join Navy through. Any graduate can join, Abhishek. वो एग्रीकल्चरल हो या वेटनरी का हो या होटल मैनेजमेंट हो या कुछ भी हो. तो आप खुद चेक करो नोटिफिकेशन. थैंक यू अंजलि. थैंक यू. आइसलैंड ऑल्सो पीसफुल. छोटी कंट्री है, बहुत पीसफुल. आर्मी कब आएगी? जीबी के आई डोंट नो क्या लिखा है. जीडी की कब आएगी? अच्छा आई डोंट नो. Subhanshi Yadav, yeah. These are issues India should focus on because it harm India internally. If you want healthy life, we must take care of our environment. Exactly. इस पे कोई जिक्र नहीं होता environment पे, pollution पे, water pollution, air pollution. These are big issues. आर्मी की भर्ती कब आएगी मुझे नहीं पता. Thank you Vaishnavi, you look more energetic now. Thank you. I am daily cycling 2 to 3 hours in the evening after. 2 to 3 hours बहुत ज़्यादा होता है शायद. 2 to 3 hours हफ्ते में एक आधी बार करो. बाकी हाफ एन आवर 45 बिकॉज आप पढ़ रहे हो. इतने काम हैं आपको करने के लिए. हम MP के. अच्छा वेरी गुड. ओके. रशिका खांतवाल. आई ऑलवेज वॉच योर वीडियोज ऑफलाइन बिकॉज ऑफ माई जॉब बट फर्स्ट टाइम वॉचिंग यू लाइव. थैंक यू रशिका. So also not read newspaper but it becomes now our breathing cause of you. Thank you Hemant. Thank you. जबलपुर MP भी आएंगे कभी. अंजलि. Yeah, let me see. Pollution is increased day by day. Thank you. Sir, your views on people spending lot on marriages even there. This is a social issue. हमारे बहुत social issues हैं. The way we conduct our marriages. कल परसों ही मैं किसी से बात कर रहा था with one of my friends. तो he was saying कि in his place, Kerala and some places, marriage starts in the morning by 6:37 and it is over by 10 o'clock. Everything morning में. और हमारे नॉर्थ इंडिया को पता नहीं क्या हो गया. नॉर्थ इंडिया को पता नहीं क्या हो गया. डोली तारों की छाव में 2 बजे 4 बजे. I don't know, something is serious. DJ, then you can't talk. Our marriages, some places, at least in North India, I see, are losing the cultural significance and the solemnity. Marriage is a solemn occasion. Two families meet, young people meet. You pray for their good, healthy married life, and usme baja, ye kaan faad, then use of liquor, loud music, and expenses too much. I agree with you. Too much this. सर पार्लियामेंट एंड सुप्रीम कोर्ट की पावर में क्या डिफरेंस है? बहुत डिफरेंट है साक्षी. पार्लियामेंट है. दे मेक लॉज. सुप्रीम कोर्ट इज अपहोल्डर ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. सुप्रीम कोर्ट देखता है कि जो लॉ पास किया वो सही है या नहीं. ठीक है. सो दे आर बोथ पिलर्स ऑफ डेमोक्रेसी. यू कैन ज्वाइन दिस कोर्स बाय ज्वाइनिंग द टेलीग्राम ग्रुप. यहाँ पे आपको नंबर मिल जाएगा. उस नंबर पे कॉल कर लो. मेरी वीडियो देख लो आप. इंडिया चाइना बॉर्डर अभी तो कोई चांस नहीं लग रहा, कोई चांस नहीं लग रहा, बिकॉज सिचुएशन और ख़राब हो गई बिटवीन इंडिया एंड चाइना. सो आई डोंट सी इट कमिंग एनी टाइम सून. दमोह से हूँ, ओके साक्षी. मेरी मैगजीन आपको मैंने भेज दिया है, स्टडी गार्ड, आप पढ़ो उसको, नोट्स बनाओ. इज सी डी एस जी एस टफ और नॉर्मल? मोहित पाल, ये टफ और नॉर्मल कैसे होता है? जो पढ़ाई में अच्छा उसके लिए नॉर्मल है, और जो बिल्कुल ही नहीं पढ़ा कभी भी उसके लिए टफ है. एनी एग्जाम डिपेंड्स ऑन योर ओन कैपेबिलिटीज और आपका बैकग्राउंड स्टडी कैसी है. 9, 10th, 11th, 12th में पढ़ते थे या ऐसे टाइम वेस्ट किया, तो उस पर डिपेंड करता है. सर हाउ बिकम पैरा कमांडो? फर्स्ट ज्वाइन द आर्मी, उसके बाद देखना. Sir, I live near IMA Dehradun. You recently visited here. I want to meet you but didn't get free time. आपको फ्री टाइम नहीं मिला, मैंने तो बोला था, बच्चे तो आए थे मेरे से मिलने के लिए. थैंक यू. Experience in Gopalpur was amazing experience. Gopalpur was best holiday. Mission NDA, how to prepare from NDA from 9th and 10th class. Be regular in your studies. Physics, chemistry, maths, civics, history, ये सब वही आता है. 9th 10th is most important. Can the government ban these DJ? No, गवर्नमेंट का काम नहीं है, सोशल रिफॉर्म्स है, गवर्नमेंट का काम नहीं. गवर्नमेंट का काम है रूल्स बनाना, पॉलिसी बनाना, टैक्स कलेक्ट करना, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर बनाना. गवर्नमेंट का काम नहीं शादी कैसे करो, ये गवर्नमेंट को इंटरफेयर करे. सोशल रिफॉर्मर्स कहाँ हैं, कम्युनिटी के लीडर्स कहाँ हैं? नो, इट्स नॉट गवर्नमेंट जॉब, नॉट एट ऑल. इज देयर एनी अपकमिंग वॉर फॉर इंडिया विद एनियन कंट्री? स्नेह, मुझे तो अभी पता नहीं चला, पता चलेगा तो आपको जरूर बताऊंगा. अपकमिंग वॉर अगर हो, किसी को पता चलता है स्नेह को बता देना, ठीक है? वैसे अगर आप हमारी देखते रहोगे न्यूज़पेपर एनालिसिस तो हम आपको बता देंगे. थैंक यू जिलमिल. हाउ डू यू मेंटेन योर एनर्जी एंड फोकस? लव योर क्लासेस. थैंक यू अभिषेक. आई जस्ट ट्राई टू बी सिंसियर, आई ट्राई माई बेस्ट. मुझे ऐसे लगता है बच्चे मेरे सामने बैठे हैं, मुझे ऐसे लगता है मेरे सामने बैठे हैं और मैं इनको जो है कितना अच्छा बता दूं, जो मैंने इतने साल पढ़ाई करी है, इतना देश विदेश में घुमा हूं, तो वो मैं कैसे बताऊं. अलवर तो मैं अभी आया था, अलवर तो अभी कुछ दिन पहले आया था. ब्रिगेडियर अर्पित, आप तो पहले ब्रिगेडियर बने हो. या प्लीज लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब द सेशन. सर, डांसिंग ऑन डीजे साउंड कैन बी हॉबी? यस, इट कैन बी हॉबी बट इट नॉट गेट यू थ्रू SSB. अब ये रोस्टिंग का टाइम है संदीप. यस, इट कैन बी हॉबी. कहीं डीजे बज रहा हो चले हो, कहते हॉबी कैसे सर? कहीं भी शादी, कहीं डीजे, कोई भी प्रोग्राम हो रहा, मैं जाके डांस करता हूँ, मेरी हॉबी है. SSB में क्लियर नहीं होगी इस हॉबी से, ये मैं बता दूँ. थर्मोबैरिक वेपन्स, प्लीज चेक इट यार, गूगल सर्च करो, हर चीज़ मेरे से मत पूछो. सर, आई हैव अ स्मॉल मोल ऑन माई आईलिड, इज देयर एनी इशू? नो, नो इशू. यू क्लियर योर SSB, हो जाओगे. हाँ, भोपाल आई एम प्लानिंग टू कम. भोपाल. हाउ टू रैंडमली कॉमेंट ऑन एनी टॉपिक लाइक एक्सटेम्पोर? शाश्वत, ये दिस विल ऑल हैपन इफ यू आर वेल रेड. इफ यू आर वेल रेड, आप पढ़ रहे हो रेगुलरली, यू आर इन टच, यू कैन देन आप एक्सटेम्पोर कहीं भी बोल सकते हो. अगर नहीं पढ़े हो फिर आपका मुंह बंद हो जाएगा. डोंट बी फेयर, जनरल मोर इज हियर. वैष्णवी. जय हिंद नेगी. या BOAC, प्लीज ज्वाइन 23. प्लीज ज्वाइन BOAC 23. 17 to 18 hours study is possible or no? No, not possible. Nobody needs to study 17 to 18 hours per day. प्लीज मत पढ़ना इतना. ये इवन सिविल सर्विसेज में जरूरत नहीं है, फौज में तो बिल्कुल 4-5 घंटे बहुत है. आई क्लियर्ड IMA at 21 years. ऑफलाइन SSB प्रिपरेस्ट. भाई आपकी स्पेलिंग इतनी ख़राब है, ऑफलाइन मत जाओ इस स्पेलिंग के साथ, फिर रोस्टिंग का टाइम है. इस स्पेलिंग के साथ होना नहीं है पास. थैंक यू. मैगजीन कल डाल दी है मैंने. बेस्ट न्यूज़पेपर फॉर बिगिनर्स इज इंडियन एक्सप्रेस. सर, टू इम्प्रूव माई वोकैबुलरी आई रीड नॉर्मल लिव्स. वेरी गुड. Yesterday was your birthday. Happy birthday, Anjali. कम टू फैकल्टी ऑफ लॉ DU जरूर आएंगे देवेंद्र। अभी मैं जा रहा हूँ 3rd को शहीद भगत सिंह कॉलेज में, DU के कॉलेजेस में तो मैं आता रहता हूँ। थैंक यू। नो वी डोंट यूज दीज वेपन्स, आई हैव नो आइडिया अनंत। कैन म्यूजिक प्रोड्यूसिंग एंड सॉन्ग राइटिंग भी हॉबी? पहली बात, म्यूजिक प्रोड्यूसिंग नहीं होता है राहुल, म्यूजिक प्रोड्यूसिंग नहीं होता है, ठीक है। करेक्ट टर्म इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, करेक्ट टर्म इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। कंपोजिंग इज कॉल्ड कंपोजिंग, म्यूजिक कंपोज करना इज नॉट प्रोड्यूसिंग, म्यूजिक कंपोज करना, पोएट्री लिखना, ठीक है। सो यस, इट कैन बी हॉबी, इट कैन बी वेरी गुड हॉबी। सर वाइट पैच ऑन माई बैक इज इट विल क्रिएट एनी, पहले तुम यार क्लियर कर लो SSB। सर आई हैव वाइट पैच ऑन माई बैक, इज इट क्लियर क्रिएट एन इशू? नो, इट विल नॉट क्रिएट एन इशू। आप जाओ, यू आर थ्रू, ठीक है। थैंक यू वेरी मच। बिल्कुल, मुझे ऐसे लगता तुम मेरे सामने बैठे हो। तो ये मैं टेलीग्राम का मैं वो किया हुआ है, आप यू कैन ज्वाइन दिस इफ़ यू हैव नॉट ज्वाइन, एंड नंबर ऑल्सो आई विल गिव यू जिन्होंने कोर्स ज्वाइन करना है। तो कई बार वी हैव टू से सॉरी, वी हैव टू से सॉरी इफ द बैच इज कंप्लीट, एंड तब तक टाइम, बिकॉज फिर अगले महीने आता है। सेम हैपेंड विद BOCC कोर्स, मैनी चिल्ड्रन वर लेट एंड तब तक वी हैव टू से सॉरी द बैच इज क्लोज्ड, ठीक है। सो या इस बार मैगजीन लेट आई है, अभी रेगुलरली आएगी मैगजीन, अभी रेगुलरली आएगी मैगजीन। चलो, सो वंस अगेन वंडरफुल टू बी बैक विद फुल एनर्जी, फुल जोश, फुल एंथुजियाज्म, ठीक है। एंड प्लीज स्टे पॉजिटिव, स्टे हेल्दी एंड स्टे हैप्पी। स्टे पॉजिटिव, स्टे हेल्दी एंड स्टे पॉजिटिव, ठीक है। बहुत अच्छा लगा। अभी वी आर गोइंग टू डू दिस रेगुलरली, एंड मैं आपके लिए स्पेशल क्लासेस भी लेके आऊँगा, चलो। सो ऑल द वेरी बेस्ट टू यू, हैव अ ग्रेट डे एंड अ ग्रेट वीक अहेड।